U.S. Defense Chief Ashton Carter arrived in South Korea on Thursday. He said the goal of his trip is to reinforce deterrence against North Korea. But just ahead of his arrival, there was news Pyongyang had fired 2 short-range missiles off its west coast earlier in the week. Our Laah Hyun has this story.
South Korea's defense ministry says North Korea fired 2 KN-06 surface-to-air missiles into the West Sea on Tuesday. This was confirmed at a regular press briefing 2 days later on Thursday. The ministry's spokesman Kim Min-seok explained the press was not notified right away because the missiles' range is not very long, making them relatively non-threatening. Kim added that the North fires these types of missiles on occasion and that the South Korean military is keeping a close eye on the matter. The news broke a few hours before U.S. Defense Chief Ashton Carter left Japan for Korea on Thursday. When asked about the test firing, Carter reportedly said this was fresh evidence of how dangerous things are and stressed the importance of the region's strong alliance with American forces. His visit to Japan and Korea this week is his first since becoming Defense Secretary in February. Before embarking on the trip, he had made it clear that the goal of the trip was to reinforce deterrence against North Korean provocations and strengthen trilateral military cooperation between Seoul, Washington, and Tokyo. But local media outlets here in Korea are watching to see whether South Korea and the U.S. will discuss the possible deployment to the Korean peninsula of its THAAD anti-ballistic missile system, also known as Terminal High Altitude Area Defense. Carter will meet with South Korean Defense Minister Han Min-gu on Friday before leaving for Hawaii on Saturday. Laah Hyun, Arirang News.